Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Aries for the month of November 2022. I hope all my Aries friends are doing well. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by Justice. In the challenging position, we have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the present position, we have the Three of Wands, clarified by Temperance. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Five of Swords. Very interesting spread. Let's get right into it. I really like that you have the Knight of Swords in the past position because it tells me that you were quite active in the recent months. You were really taking action to get some clarity, to get some truth, to balance things in your favor, in your life. That is what justice is all about. It is about making decisions based on facts rather than emotion. And so in the past several months, you really made a lot of progress moving forward. You took what was given to you and you turned it to your advantage. You were defending your beliefs. You were really trying to fight for what you thought was right for your situation, for your circumstances. And so you were really active about it. You weren't just sort of sitting and waiting for things. You were taking action in your hands, and you were being proactive, and you were kind of charging forward, making, creating circumstances that you wanted to see in your life. We do see that in November there's going to be some manipulative energy because we have the Page of Swords in the challenging position. And the Page of Swords tells me that there may be some deception, so definitely be aware of that. In the month of November, there's going to be very strong Scorpio energy, and Scorpio does sometimes use manipulation to achieve things for themselves. And so it's important to be aware. Don't share things with people you're not really sure about. In fact, try to make a point not to share things in the month of November. Wait until December, dear Aries, because in December it's going to be slightly easier energy based on the astrological, like the planetary movements and everything. But definitely the Page of Swords creates some of that manipulative energy, and so be aware of that in the month of November. And also be aware that things may slow down. The Eight of Wands in the challenging position says that things you're expecting, the news that you're wanting, may be slower to arrive. And so kind of give yourself extra time, give yourself extra space, so that while you're waiting for the decision to come down or for things to play out in your favor, you can also be using that time, like in a purposeful manner. So, when things slow down in one part of your life, focus on a different part of your life so that you can continue to be balanced, especially when it comes to your energy. Now, in the present position, we have the Three of Wands, which is a great card to have because things are starting to kind of manifest for you. The Three of Wands is all about growth internally and growth in our life, in our circumstances, in our situations. The Three of Wands is a very welcome card, especially in the present position, because it tells me that you may be moving closer towards expansion. You are creating more. You may have more responsibilities. You may have more tasks that you have to carry out as you go throughout your day. So November definitely is going to be a little bit busier time of the year than usual. We do have the Temperance in the clarifying position, which, is a reminder from the divine that you want to be cautious, that as you move forward, you want to be kind of patient with yourself, because it's very important. Temperance is all about healing. Temperance is all about taking it one step at a time. So make sure that this growth, that you are going to be experiencing closer to the middle of November, is going to be sustainable, that it's going to last for a long time, that's going to bring you the rewards that you would like to see. And so you definitely want to make sure that when growth, you want to remember that when growth occurs, if it's sort of slower, then it's more lasting, then it's more meaningful, then it's more impactful. We do see that in the future outcome position, there is the Two of Cups, which is a card of friendship, partnership, union. There is someone in your life who with whom you have like a significant bond, a significant connection, and there may be an argument. Sorry, my cat is trying to throw things off the counter. It is important to be aware that the Five of Swords in the clarifying position, is a card of disagreement. It's a card of also a little bit of sneakiness and not necessarily being very honest and very forthcoming. So there's something about this bond. There's something about this connection. And like I said, it could be with your friend. It could be with a work colleague. It could be with a loved one who you find emotionally supportive. My cat just decided to walk through. Okay. And so it's important to remember that, you cannot lose yourself in that connection. So you are already whole as you are. So when you find yourself compromising a little too much, when you find yourself giving a little bit too much of yourself in order to preserve this connection, that may be a little bit of a red flag. But definitely you are in the driver's seat, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Chariot, which tells me that the divine is giving you the control of how you want to see things play out in the connection that you have, and this is going to be brought to your attention towards the end of November, when we are going into the Sagittarius season. And Sagittarius season can also be a little bit intense as well, not as much as the Scorpio season is, because Scorpio is all about death and transformation and clearing out the old and bringing new things can come into our life. The Scorpio season can also include deception and manipulation, because remember, the Scorpio does have that sting, if you will. But let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman Dream Oracle card that I pulled earlier, and also the Energy Oracle card that I pulled earlier as well. We have Empty Well, Time to Replenish, and also Anxiety. So definitely remember in the month of November to focus on self-care. As I've mentioned previously multiple times, that it is a difficult season. Make sure to take walks in nature. Make sure to maybe watch a funny movie, something that would help you elevate your energy, something that will help you find that stillness, because when you find that stillness, it helps you really see things as they are. Sometimes we get too focused on a particular situation and we start to believe that that is everything. Remember, if you want to be most successful, you would be aware of how precious time is. And so while you are here on planet Earth, you are, achieving your goals and you're achieving your dreams so you can move forward. Remember that as we live multiple lives, our kind of goal on planet Earth is to get the most lessons. So it's always a good idea to see kind of the big picture and see that you are part of like the collective, right? And so the collective has an immense influence on you. It is important to remember that you have boundaries and that you have responsibilities to yourself, not just others. First, you have to take care of yourself so that you are able to be your best self for people who truly deserve that, for people who are in your life. And so the empty well definitely is all about replenishing, you know, the energy. Maybe you need to take a few days off. Maybe you need to do something nice for yourself. You know, go to a concert or go to a spa. Go enjoy something outdoors where you can connect with the nature elements around you. Do something you've never done before. Maybe that will help you feel grounded. But the most important thing is to stay in your frame. That is important to remember, because when you stay in your frame, when you feel grounded, you're able to achieve more and, you know, be kind of much more efficient, and, you know, spend less energy on things that are not as pleasant for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Aries. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and don't forget to visit me on Instagram, and I will see you next time.